It's a trope we're all familiar with, the damsel in distress crying for help.
Yeah, Wiz, don't think that's the case here, because these two are the opposite. If you ever hear their cry, you're dead.
Black Canary, the blonde bare-knuckled brawler of DC Comics.
And Sindel, the literal Scream Queen from Mortal Kombat. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Alright.
Behold, the Justice
One of those
Society
guys
of
looks well out
America,
of place.
the first recorded team of superheroes in the DC universe.
And here they all are having Last Supper.
Chilling with the spirit of God's divine wrath.
And among
the
these
Spectre.
men and gods
Oh,
stood
yeah.
a woman, the judo-chopping Black Canary.
Wait, why a canary?
Batman the
Canaries
Brave
don't
and the Bold,
judo.
that one.
Or do they?
However, this is not the Black Canary we'll be focusing on today. See, the Black Canary of the Golden Age may have been a skilled crime fighter in her own right, but the one who made the moniker a household name was her daughter, Dinah Laurel Lance.
Dinah wanted to be a crime fighter just
Wasn't this
like
a
her mom,
Watchmen
so
plot
she
line?
trained with Wildcat.
No.
The furry boxer.
My knowledge.
No, it totally was
Her
with
mother wasn't
Juniper.
very happy about that, though. Young Dinah's career could have
Oh,
ended
yeah,
then and
I thought
there,
you meant related,
if not
since
for the
the
discovery of
Watchmen
what she likes to
and
call
DC
her
crossed
canary
over.
cry.
Yeah, that just makes things even more complicated now, doesn't
Cases
it?
such as these weren't ordinary, but well explained. See, Dinah possessed the meta gene, a dormant slice of genetic
Oh, so
code present in
Wildcat
about
right there,
12% of
bottom left.
humanity.
Oh, so they're
granting
X-Men.
superhuman abilities.
Yeah, Wizard did it. With her new power and martial arts training, Dinah took up her mother's mantle and became Black Canary. The second one. Is it weird that her mom was also named Dinah? They're really forming a dynasty.
Fun fact, originally she disguised herself by donning a blonde wig.
I
but
know nothing
eventually
about
just
her mother.
dyed it permanently.
Blonde? Don't you mean
It just
yellow?
Silver Age counterpart, I guess.
Thought it was the same person.
Regardless, the canary cry is no joke. By emitting focused ultrasonic sound, Dinah can annihilate the eardrums of anyone nearby.
Or just ramp up the volume and blow people away with shockwaves. She can even stop a runaway train.
It's quite versatile too. She can focus her cries into small sonic projectiles or broaden them to affect entire cities.
And by screaming hard enough at the ground, she can freaking fly. How the hell does that shit work?
Let's dig into this.
Yeah, that's a lot of
For a sound wave
craziness.
to become a shockwave,
Definitely
it
no
must possess
X-Men
an
that does
intensity
exactly
of
that.
At least 194 decibels.
You say that,
For
I'm
reference,
sure you're
the
wrong.
I
though.
know, that's a
highest
joke.
recorded scream clocks in at over 300 decibels.
That's the same level of bulls as a volcano erupting.
All that power comes with a fairly obvious weakness, though. If her throat is damaged, she'll be unable to produce the cry.
That's why she's got some nifty ultrasonic canary bombs that do the super shouting for her.
Not to say she's useless without her superpower, of course.
She's one of comics' greatest ass kickers.
Thanks to Wildcat and her mother, Dinah has
Yep.
trained in jujitsu, karate, Krav Maga, capoeira, and many, many more styles of martial
I
arts.
said she trains
She knows
Young
holds that
Justice
can
and
put you to
shit.
sleep, a punch that can detonate your heart, and even how to cause
There's
instant death
definitely a
by
habit
pushing
of
a
just like,
single
what
nerve
martial art
cluster.
do they know?
She's
All of
basically
them.
the furious, blood-soaked love child of Kenshiro and the bride from Kill Bill. Also, before we go on, all this kung fu talk makes me want to see a judo canary in action. And what better opponent than our very own Mecha Goose Howard?
Did you teach it, judo?
So,
It's like
turns
a
out that y'all
Gamera
know
goose.
judo. Where was the heads up on
I
jumping
can
wheel?
definitely approve. Mecha
Even with
Gamera.
all that, Dinah's
Oh, not
in
Gamera. Who am I
Headset.
thinking?
uncanny ability to
King
learn
Ghidorah.
and adapt to a fight.
King Ghidorah
And so it makes her
goose.
such a great sparring partner to superhuman martial
I think
arts
that's right,
masters like
yeah.
Wonder Woman. It was during a fight with her, in fact, that Black Canary claimed she could perceive time down to the nanosecond.
Sounds crazy, right? But believe it. How else could she keep
That's
up
an
with someone like
unreliable
Wonder Woman?
narrator.
Or how
I don't
about
think
the
that's
time she
true.
battled these red tornado androids?
It definitely
They
sounds
wanted to
utterly
power
ridiculous,
rings
but
and
I mean, I've just come to expect that.
I just think
Damn,
comic book
that's
characters
100 times super
just,
fast.
you know, they say big
Literal
things I
Achilles
don't think are
heel
true.
before the power ring finished scanning.
Yeah,
That's right,
exactly.
she
Like when that one
outsped
guy
an
says,
alien
that was like a
supercomputer.
10,000
Keep in mind, Dinah does
supernovas
not
going
technically
off in his
possess
face when
superhuman
he's
skills,
attacking
right?
Superman.
But I wouldn't
like-
be surprised
it's just-
if
It's like
these
taking a
super
Pokédex
direct
entry
super soldiers
seriously.
here at
Yeah,
some
just
point.
something he
She can
said, it
outmuscle
doesn't mean it's true.
superhumans and smash stuff
Mhm.
like it's flimsy wood.
Given the yield strength of steel and the size of her elbow, Dinah must have exerted a force of around 27 tons.
The gal survived
And
a
broke
fall
her
into
elbow.
the ocean from 1,000 feet, and even her own canary cry reflected back at her.
It helps that she has a special membrane in her
The hell's
ears
that,
that
Green
protects her from
Superman?
So
shock.
far, she hasn't blown up
Can't say the
buildings,
same for
though,
this
so that's
robot
panning
dude,
out.
Amazo,
That was Green
or a
Lantern
murder-happy
Superman.
android with the combined
Isn't it?
powers of the entire Justice
Oh no,
League.
that's
Good
Amalgam
question. What the
Man.
hell is
I
that?
think that's
She
Amalgam
may
Man
be stubborn
from way
and
back
hot-headed,
when.
but with her powers and training fine-tuned, Dinah proved her mom wasn't the only Black Canary to be reckoned with. She even teamed up with groups such as the infamous Birds of Prey, and at one point took charge of the Justice League, the spiritual successor to the original Justice Society.
Next to her main man, Green Arrow. They spent a lot of time sticking arrows in that quiver, if you know what I mean.
Rest in peace.
They did sex.
Long story short, Black Canary is without a doubt one of the most badass women in comic book history. The realm of Edenia
Oh, yeah, there's
was
an
a
Injustice video
paradise,
game.
a
Forgot about that.
Garden of Eden, if you will.
Yeah,
You
I
said
didn't.
that like it was supposed to
it
be
just didn't
clever.
come into play.
Under the rule of King Jared and Queen Sindel, the realm prospered for millennia, until the arrival of Outworld conqueror Shao Kahn and the tournament of Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat!
By decree of the Elder Gods, an invading force from another realm must defeat the defending world 10 consecutive times in a tournament to the death.
Unfortunately for Edenia, Khan dabbed on their asses and won Edenia for himself.
To legitimize his rule, Khan murdered Jared,
later, that
married
seems like it'd be a
Sindel,
great
and
setting
adopted
for
her
an
daughter
RPG.
Katana as his own. Excessive?
Katana, there you go.
Needless to say,
I said I knew it was
Cindy
one of them,
wasn't too
Katana or
happy about all
Melina.
that. But it turns out she was a kung fu sorcerer. So, to avenge her kingdom, she underwent a mystic ritual where she offed herself to protect Khan's next target, Earthrealm. And it worked.
For a time. After 10,000 years of hopelessly failing to take the Earth, Khan learned how to undo her protective ward. Sindel was resurrected,
Pretty sure it looks like he
brainwashed,
died
and
right there.
transformed into a fierce queen
Oh, yeah.
of dark magic and terror.
To go against your
She was
immortal
back and ready to
hypothesis.
slay. And holy shit, did she!
Sindel's Edenian physiology gives her superhuman strength, speed, and durability, allowing her to make mincemeat of Mortal Kombat's regular combatants.
You better have said that with a K.
And despite being dead for the past 10,000 years, she's somehow a master of two forms of Chinese Kung Fu. Jiaquan originates from northern China and is known for its eloquent, graceful, extended movements. Fu Xiaopai, also known as the Tiger Claw system, focuses on fast, powerful strikes.
Sindel also wields a Quan Do. It's a glaive designed for long-range deflection and carving people up like a Thanksgiving turkey.
Though she hardly needs a weapon when she already has one, her hair. She can command it to stretch like a tentacle, constrict opponents, and act essentially as an extra prehensile limb.
Not gonna lie.
Oh, yeah, I
Wiz,
forgot she had,
that's,
like, hair powers, too.
kinda hot.
Oh,
I didn't
you
forget.
still think
I just
so
didn't
if
know.
She used it to spin you like a top fast enough to obliterate your body?
What a way to go.
Okay, well, all that pales in comparison to her signature ability, the Banshee Scream. This ultrasonic
And
shout
the
is
main
powerful
event.
enough to detonate
I mean, it sounds
heads,
more
split
badass than
limbs,
Black
and rend
Canary's.
flesh. Her screaming power can even be focused into mystical fireballs of destruction called Star Screamers.
Oh, like that Transformer that we had that pony eat his soul.
No. Sindel once screamed with enough force to annihilate a large part of
And
a
that
canyon.
horrible movie.
This resembles the effects of a magnitude 5.0 earthquake, comparable to nearly 500 tons of TNT exploding all at once.
With power like that, it's no wonder she was able to strut through Earthrealm's mightiest heroes, which include our old pal, Sub-Zero! What, I kept it as a souvenir.
Who, along with most of the series combatants, can shatter a block of pure diamond with his bare hand. A feat like this would require a pressure of at least 60 gigapascals. That's over 4,000.
Feeling more and more confident about my choice.
Square inch.
And Cabal!
Who was fast enough to swap?
Yeah, they're a
shotgun
little
fire
silly,
out
but
of
this
the
is also
air,
minigame
like the flies in
stuff.
Boomstick's bathroom.
Yeah, part of the game.
Judging by the likely muzzle velocity and rate of fire, Cabal
I can
must
choose
have
to
been
not
reacting
like whatever
within
I want.
6/100ths of a second in order to consistently parry these bullets.
And he blocked a bunch of them back to back to back. Too bad Sindel wound up getting blown up and brainwashed all over again. Man, this chick can't catch a break, though the zombie MILF thing's kinda working for her.
Well, that's only one possible timeline. In the original story, she was actually freed from Shao Kahn and regained control of Edenia. In another, it seems the killing of her royal husband was actually her plan all along.
Either way, we're talking about Mortal Kombat. They all die eventually. But compared to the Queen, everyone else might as well have been silent.
All right, the combatants are set.
All
and
right.
We've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for a death battle!
Oh, yeah, like I said, I'm feeling pretty confident. She seems a lot more powerful, stronger, and I think has a even more powerful whale than Black Canary does.
Yeah, I think I definitely agree with you on a lot of those points. She's got like a lot of martial arts, a lot of experience. She's got a lot of great things going for her. The fact that she could just literally rip your flesh off by screaming is already way above what Black Canary, I think, is shown to do. But I don't know. It's very weird. I feel like she's got to be capable of more, right? Where's her really cool feat? Where's like the most impressive thing she blew up with her voice or something? You know, I feel like they're gonna pull that out at the end, and it's gonna be like, yeah, we didn't tell you that she blew up the moon once, you know, by screaming at it through the vacuum of space somehow, you know, interstellar medium or whatever. I'm still gonna go with it because I think she might have some more tricks up her sleeves. They both kind of like have this weird projectile-y kind of thing they can do with it too, and I'm wondering how those two stack up against each other. Black Canary definitely fits more in with like the Green Lantern and the normie superhero crowd, where everyone sneaks around, does things. I think in like an urban situation, maybe she'll like sneak off to the side, throw some shots, and maybe that'll get like a kill in or something. I don't know. I'm definitely just making stuff up at this point, just hoping something makes me win.
I really like that you put intergalactic space cop Green Lantern in the normie crowd.
Did I say Green Lantern? I meant Green Arrow.
Yeah, that makes more sense. It's like, wait, that doesn't really pan out because we just saw like a Green Lantern Superman in one of those pictures. So,
all right, so I completely misspoke there. Thanks for catching me before I make a fool of myself on the internet. Hi, everybody.
well, I mean, it does make sense what you're saying. That the thing that they often do is hide the real big stuff for the end scene, so that the fight seems more insane. But I think all the stuff they said for Sindel was just so overwhelming that this fight is mostly one-sided, like Superman versus Goku.
Yeah, I could definitely see them doing something like where Sindel just pulls out her weapon and is like, yeah, I got reach onto you, slices her in half, and it's over. It's like, well, wow, how'd that happen?
Oh yeah, no, totally. That's another reason.
They've done anticlimax before.
That's another reason Sindel's gonna win. It's a finishing move. She's the only one of the two with a finishing move.
That's a good point, actually.
Alright, so let's get into this death battle and see which one of us is right this time. Can I go for a two for two? Or am I gonna get knocked
I bet
off
you
my
can.
victorious?
Ah, those 2D billboards, so beautiful.
Scooby-Doo meets Fight Club.
That hair.
Enough of this farce, Earthrealmer. Behold your queen! I shall strip the flesh from your bones.
Surprise hair maneuver, of course. Oh, hey, the X-rays.
Like I said, that's all the
And the battle's already over.
Let me sing you a lullaby.
yeah, I guess she's gonna have to pull out that
No kidding.
Super Saiyan move
I almost
that we didn't know she had.
So are ring outs a thing here?
Insufferable
That is
creature,
actually a fair
we
question.
fight to the death.
Well, I mean, not if they can fly. Was this like a Dragon Ball Z tournament?
Oh, of course, yeah. It's like, well, he wasn't technically touching the ground, even if he was out of the ring, so,
Such an ugly sound. Tell me, can you fly?
All right, I forgot about those.
Yup.
Oh, what the?
What? Okay. Mega Punch.
What the? What happened
You
to the?
explain.
Sindel's head is blasting up again! Or, well, for the first time, technically, so I tried to work it in, guys.
This battle was a curious one. For the most part, Sindel's physical strength, projectiles, and aerial maneuverability
Curious
let her
is
keep up
right.
with the bird of prey.
Yeah, she was 160 times stronger, but Canary
Yeah.
made a living off fighting superhumans who are even stronger than that, like Mammoth and Giganta.
So did
I guess
Sindel.
that wasn't that big of an advantage, really.
Comparing Cabal's bullet timing to her nanosecond reaction, Dinah's reaction speed was easily 60 million times
Bullshit.
faster, and
That's
with her wide
bullshit.
array of
You just
functional
said that.
abilities, She certainly capitalized on this.
Sure, Sindel had some awesome moves, but sadly, stepping on people like a hot dominatrix doesn't quite stack up when Black Canary mastered way more fighting styles. Plus, she's been training all her life. Adenia was super peaceful before Shao Kahn came along, so I
that's
doubt Sindel was
And then
taking
had like
aim and
10,000
making
years of
assault before
fighting.
that.
But let's
Yeah.
move on to the comparison everyone wants to know. Which was deadlier, the Banshee Scream or the Canary Cry? We know Dinah's cry could reach 300 decibels. In comparison, the results of Sindel's most powerful scream are similar to a 5.0 earthquake, which is equivalent to only 235 decibels.
I know what you're thinking. That's a difference of only 65 decibels. That can't be all that different. Wrong! It's totally different, because decibels are freaking weird.
See, decibels are not
Yeah,
like
that's
meters or
actually
minutes,
true.
which scale geometrically. Instead, decibels scale logarithmically. For every 10 decibels a sound is, its intensity increases tenfold. So 30 decibels is 10 times greater than 20 decibels, 40 is 10 times greater than 30, and so on.
So, every increase multiplies the sound instead of just adding to it. Wait a minute, that means the Canary Cry would be...
About 1,000,000 times stronger than the Banshee Scream, nearly 500 megatons of TNT.
Clearly, I was not
Awesome.
paying attention during that part of the
The closest
explanation.
real-life comparison we
Yeah.
can make is the Krakatoa eruption of 1883. A volcano blast so powerful it could be heard over 3,000 miles away. Not so different from what Dinah has been shown to be capable of.
It also didn't hurt that Canary had those special membranes in her ears to guard against Sindel's scream.
In the end, Canary had the speed, skill, and raw decibels to finish her.
It was Sindel's time to die.
Any one of Sindel's
no
punches
pun
could have
about
killed Black
screams?
Canary, apparently.
Well, I was gonna, but...
Doesn't make any sense.
Already started breaking the bones there at the
Allowed.
beginning.
The winner is
I
Black
can tell by the way
Canary.
she punched her, even though she broke her arm. Alright, let's see who's gonna come up next.
Yeah, let's have a quick look.
Leonardo, or all of them? Oh. Red Ranger versus Leonardo?
Versus
Oh,
Power
fuck yeah.
Rangers.
Fuck yeah.
All right, I'm pretty down. I love me some Power Rangers.
Who are you thinking? Who's your pick?
If I got to pick right now, I'm gonna go Rangers because their Morphin Grid stuff is utterly redonkulous.
Oh man, this might be our first agreement then, because I don't think I can go against Jason. I mean, maybe it was Tommy, but
I don't know. Tommy's even more badass. Isn't
You know
it?
what?
Or is it the other way around?
You
I
know
forget
what?
which one.
I'm gonna give it to you. You can have Jason. I will
Okay.
go into next match taking Leonardo. There has been a lot of War World type shenanigans in the Teenage Mutant Ninja
Oh.
Turtles shit, and I think Leo is the serious, straightforward warrior, whereas Jason is a goody two shoes San Fernando Valley Power Ranger who didn't make it to any future season. Bulk and Skull lasted longer than Jason did.
That's really true. You got me there. He's a teenager with attitude, but he's got the galactic superpowers on his side. I think that's got to count for something. So we're just gonna have to see how that turns out.
He's got an old man and a tube on his side. Leonardo has Splinter.
Yeah, it's actual ninjas and actual martial arts training. Well, I mean, I guess he does some at high school.
And some
All
in
right.
a juice shop.
Oh yeah.
All right.
All right.
This has been Stonefaced Reactions saying, until next time.
Until next time, where I win again by happenstance.